First Timothy 5:1-2. Never speak sharply to an older man. Plead with him with respect, just as if he were your own father. Now this is talking about how the church should interact with another. The world, we're to show the love of Christ, but we're not to treat them as if they're part of a family because they haven't came to Christ yet. So this is how the church is supposed to react with its members. There's a lot of things we can learn from older men in the church. They went through things that we're going to go through, they've probably already been through. So if we take time to listen to them, show them respect that they deserve, we may learn from them and be able to prevent us from making some of their mistakes. Yes. Now, when we're of the same faith, when we're all part of the church, we're as a family. When we share blood, and that's Christ. Talk to the younger men as you would to much loved brothers. So we're just supposed to, those that are our age or younger, we're supposed to look at as brothers. We as the church are supposed to have companions. And we're supposed to treat everybody inside the church as a companion of ours. And sometimes this means we'll have to go talk to them about things they're doing wrong, or encourage them when they're struggling, or just fellowship with them. But God don't expect us to walk our Christian life just focusing on, we got Him to turn to, but we also got each other. And that's what this is talking about right here. We should be able to go to each other as family and be able to have that bond. Sometimes that bond may be problematic. Something might ruin it. There's scripture on how to repair that. But we should do our best to keep that bond through respect and love.
Fellowship, or like we're having Bible study.
Yeah.
Stuff like, Michael said something there at Taco Bell. I mean, we talk to one another about going to church and stuff. We may, if I've got a problem, I can come to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Michael, and, what do I need to do about it? And I know, of course, until you left, I know that the church really helped me and pray, because there was times I couldn't even pray.
Yeah, there's sometimes you can't get through things on your own. I mean, prayer helps, but just that knowing somebody's there supporting you, somebody you can turn to, means a lot.
I know that, I don't know, I guess you don't know, but there's a preacher, not that it means anything, but a guy that fell through a roof here, 6 weeks ago, and ran his bike, he broke 6 ribs, broke his pelvis in half, and broke 3 tips off his vertebrae, whatever, and he's doing pretty good right now, and I guess, July 15th, they're going to let him start walking.
Yeah.
And he said he's doing real good, and he said he thanks everybody for the prayers and stuff. And I mean, prayer really helps.
You see, the world doesn't got this companionship. When you're part of the world, when you're not of Christ, you're out there on your own. You might have your own family, but the thing you got most in your heart is your best interest. When you come to Christ, He gives us that love, so we look at everybody else and try to not just think of ourselves, but think of others. Of course, we need to put Christ before others. And when we put Christ first, others are going to fall in their proper place. Because if we put other people before Christ, we're going to start doing what they want, which sometimes that ain't what Christ wants of us.
We want a pat on the back instead of bless us. We want somebody else to pat us on the back.
Verse 2. Treat the older women as mothers. Treat the girls as your sisters. Think only pure thoughts about them. The If we treat women with respect, not view them just as sex objects, as the world does, the world views them that way, God's going to give us a healthy, strong view for women. It'll help in the long run for marriage. If you view the women the proper, godly way, if you don't, and you do get married, or if you get married, it's going to cause a problem if they ain't viewed right there. Okay. And the last verse, Joshua. Joshua 5:12. And the manna ceased on the morrow when they had eaten, this is Old Testament, eaten of the old corn of the land, and there was no more manna for the children of Israel, and they ate of the produce of the land of Canaan that year. That was verse 12. When God meets our needs, there comes a point He gives us a gift, just as the church, a family, is a gift for us. Sometimes He places things in our life for us to go to. And once that place is there, He expects us to use that for His purpose. Just as we can go to a pastor or a person of the church to talk to look for advice. But if it's in His Word, we don't need to. Just as those of Israel, they could produce food. They could grow food. They had land now. He didn't need to send them manna down from heaven. If He's given us the tools, He expects us to use them. Whether that be fellowshipping or prayer. But if we're not living the right way, we don't have the means to use the tools we have. We got to first be able to train up in the ways to use the tools. We got to be on the right path.